G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my two collection books here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far. The Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 here is from 2021, and I have all the coins in that series from circulation, except for one, the letter T, for Tim Tam. And I'm trying to find that to close out this book as collected from circulation. Here we have the $1 collection book for commemorative coins, where we are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 placeholders, and then there's another donation dollar that I haven't got a placeholder for yet, and some other coins that were issued into circulation but not part of the Royal Australian Mint. So that's what we got. So we got coins here, rolls of $20 coins, red rolls from the cash company Prosegur. I'll be looking through all of the coins, mainly looking at the reverses, just looking for the commemorative coins. That is the Mob of Ruse. That's the standard $1 coin design. And when I get to the end, I'll be looking all through those for other years as well. But this is our first commemorative coin, 100 years of Anzac. The Spirit Lives. It is 2016. So this is a lower minted coin. I wouldn't say it's scarce, but it's lower minted than most of the commemorative coins. It's going to go down at the bottom as a keeper. We don't need it for the book. We have the 2016 coin for the book. So it won't stay in the book, but it will go into my wider collection as a keeper. Here we have the Centenary of Scouting from 2008. This is a common commemorative, and so it will go up at the top row as a common commemorative find. And our next one is the 2002 Year of the Outback, also another common commemorative. And that's how we'll go throughout the hunt. We'll look for commemoratives and rare coins, and we'll put them either on the top or the bottom. There is the World War 1939 and 1945. It's the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II from 2005, called the Dancing Man coin. That'll go at the top, and then at the end, oh, there's another one. And at the end, we'll go through the Mob of Ruse, and I'll look for years of low mintage, or years where there was no Mob of Ruse supposed to be issued into circulation. Here is a 1999 International Year of Older Persons. It's also another common commemorative, so that'll go up the top, as well as this APEC Australia coin from 2007. APEC Australia coin in 2007, that was the only coin issued into circulation, that APEC Australia commemorative coin. But there was a Mob of Ruse issued in 2007 and went into collector sets only. So if you find one from 2007, that is not intended for circulation. This is a 2000 coin. It's a Mob of Ruse. In the 2000 coin, we look out for a mule variety where they use the wrong obverse, Queen's effigy, die on it, and it made an extra ring around it. We look out for that. So during the hunt through the Mob of Ruse at the end, I'm looking for years 1987, 89, 1990, 1991, 2007, and 2012 for Mob of Ruse that were not supposed to be in circulation. There's another Year of the Outback, and here we have 1996's Sir Henry Parkes, the father of Federation. It's very hard to find those older coins in good nick, so when you do find them in good nick, or when I do find them in good nick, I'd like to keep them either in the collection book or in my wider collection of coins. There's another Dancing Man. So sometimes I will also look, well, every time I will also look through the Mob of Ruse for other coins. But this one is a 1988. This is the Australian Bicentennial coin. It's the Aboriginal design kangaroo. Oh, there's a coloured $1 coin. This is the donation dollar. And we don't have that in the book. You saw the placeholder. This is a 2020. This coin was designed for giving to others, as in donating. So when you're supposed to get one of these in your change, the Royal Australian Mint recommended that you donate it to charity. That's what I'm going to do after I find more of these, but this one's going to go into the book. It is the very first coin designed for specifically for donation, and it's also the first Australian $1 coin with colour on it in circulation. Circulating $1 coloured coin. It's the first of its kind. We've had coloured coins for some time, but that was the first one that was issued specifically into circulation. And so there we go. And the other coin that I look for when I go through the mob of roos at the end is the changeover coin, because I'm flicking through the reverses mainly. If it comes up with the mob of roos, I just flick through it. But the commemorative side on the changeover is on the obverse. So if I flick through a mob of roos, there's a possibility, if I haven't looked on the back side or the obverse side, that I might miss it. So I have to go back and look through it again. So that's what I do. So we've got a fair amount of commemorative coins out here, not a full row yet, but there's another new commemorative coin, the Centenary of Girl Guiding from 2010. Oh. There's a 2001 Centenary of Federation, and we look out for a rotation error on this coin, of which if you have watched my last week's video, you would have seen me going ecstatic about finding one of those rotation error 2001s, but we generally look through that for that reason. It is a common commemorative though, and it does go up with the common commemoratives. This is the 100 years of Anzac coin again, but this is from 2014. This is the highest minted of that particular year, so it'll go up with the common commemoratives. And we do have it for a book. Here's another one, and that is another 2016, so that's in pretty good nick. So we'll go down the bottom. There's another 2014. We've got a whole gaggle of them. And that is our third roll. So what we'll do now is we will speed the hunt up. We'll just slow down for when we find a new coin, or when I need to tell you or talk about another coin, which will most likely be at this point, because I know that I just picked up a coin roll with quite a nice ender on it. So we'll go through that first. Here is the 1986 obverse, so it means it will be an international euro piece. It's a really good example of that. I'll probably pull that out of circulation because it is such a nice example of that. If that is better than the one that's in the book at the moment, I'll upgrade the book, but if it's not, I'll keep the book one and I'll put that into my wider collection as a very high grade example. All right, finally, let's get around to speeding the hunt up. And there, for the first time today, we see the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, another common commemorative celebrating one of our aviation pioneers. And there, for the first time today, we have 2011's Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, the Chogham coin. Chogham was a meeting held in Perth in Australia in that year, so there is a commemorative coin about it. Oh, wow, look at that. We have a 2019 X for Xantippe from the Great Australian Coin Hunt #1. It's not any bad nick, actually. A little bit of fingerprint marks there in the fields, but still nice, and definitely a keeper for the wider collection. And there, for the first time today, we have the centenary of women's suffrage from 2003. Another common commemorative. There are two varieties of this, one with a slightly smaller design than the other, and you can tell the difference between the gaps on the edges and also the tines in the trident. Oh, and another Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1, a P for Platypus, 2019. Great Aussie Coin Hunt P. Excellent. That'll go into the wider collection. And there we have the 100 Years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives, 2015. So that's one of the ones that we are looking for in the book. So that is the lowest minted of that actual design as well. So I would always be pulling that one out of circulation, but that one is going into the book because it's the one we need in the date run for the book. And I've just also noticed that we are on the last roll. So as we clip through these last few coins, we are finishing off. We did have last roll luck by finding that 2015 100 Years of Anzac that I got confused about where it was from. And there we have it, last few coins. It doesn't look like there's going to be any changeovers. Still some commemoratives though. There's piles and piles of commemoratives. There we go, 2009. And the very last coin is, of course, the first time we see this coin today, the centenary of Commonwealth Age Pension from 2009. That rounds out the hunt. But that's pretty much it. Not too bad. Then a couple of coins for the book. Some nice keepers. But I'll quickly go through the mob of roos off to the side. I'll be back in a sec to tell you if I found anything else of any note. Well, unfortunately, not too much extra from the mob of roos, but I did pull out a whole heap of upgraders from the common commemoratives, but today we have picked up a really nice looking 100 Years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives from 2015. That is going to go into the book, so I'll put it over here. We picked up a P for Platypus on the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1, and that'll go into my wider collection. We also picked up the X for Xantippe, which is a place in Western Australia, starting with X. 2019 Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1. That'll go into the wider collection. We picked up 2 donation dollars, both of them from 2020, and the best one of those is going to go into the book because we don't have that one for the book yet. And we picked up 2 2016 low minted 100 Years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives. That'll go into my wider collection and put that to the side. So before I knock coins all over the place, I'll just move these out of the way. Then we'll bring the book in. There's the book. We'll go, try not to hit the camera. We'll go to the coins that we need to replace, the placeholders. We've got the placeholder for the 100 Years of Anzac 2015. That'll go in there. So now we only need 17 and 18. 17 and 18 is all we need. And the changeover coin. And then we'll go to the next page. We'll take out the placeholder for the 2020 donation dollar, and we will put it in its next spot because it'll now become the placeholder for the 2021 donation dollar. And we'll put this 2020 donation dollar in the spot right next to the Centurion of Qantas. So there we go. We haven't picked up any new $1 coins for a little bit, and hopefully in the next week or so we might get a book for the new Great Aussie Big Things, or the big Aussie things. We'll see how it goes. Maybe next time you see me I'll have that book ready to go, but we'll see. But that's it for today's Noodle. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy what I do, please subscribe, ding the bell, and leave a comment about what you're finding in your area and what $1 coins are your favorite. But I will be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Bye.